Hello everyone, this is Warhawk Beyond 2040 bringing to you another awesome yet crazy theory. And it's been a while since I've posted a theory video for this series, and I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to come up with a brand new theory video involving the upcoming 9th and final season of The Flash. Now, this is going to be one of two theory videos for this series, and the first one is going to involve a character who has been announced and confirmed to appear in The Flash Season 9, and that is Red Death. For those who are familiar with the name Red Death is a villainous version of Batman from Earth 52, who acquired the speed of Barry Allen after strapping him onto the Batmobile to tear open the Speed Force. This resulted in Batman not only killing Barry Allen, but the two fusing together to become Red Death. So essentially, in a way, you can look at Red Death as an evil Batman with the Flash's speed. Now, Red Death is part of a group of vigilantes called the Dark Knights, whose goal is to assist the deity Barbatos to plunge the multiverse into complete darkness. And Red Death made his first appearance in issue 1 of Dark Days for Casting back in September 2017. And it's been announced that we are going to be getting an appearance from Red Death in The Flash Season 9, but however, it is not going to be Bruce Wayne who will be making an appearance. Red Death is going to be none other than Ryan Wilder, aka Batwoman. So this is going to be my theory on how Batwoman could appear as Red Death for The Flash Season 9. Now, obviously we all know that Bruce Wayne was the one who acquired Barry Allen's speed after murdering him. So I would kind of use that same origin story for Batwoman, but I would put a little bit of a twist on it. So I would have Ryan Wilder is from another Earth, so it could be something to tie in with the events of Armageddon from Season 8, where we all remember that Eobard Thawne rewrote the timeline where he made himself the Flash and made Barry Allen the Reverse Flash. So maybe what you could have is, in that timeline, Ryan Wilder murdered their Barry Allen, acquired his speed, and somehow, through the negative speed force, finds her way into Earth Prime. So you could have a situation where she acquired Barry Allen's speed by using Eobard Thawne's technology, not necessarily the Batmobile, because we've not really seen the Batmobile in the Arrowverse as such. I mean, we have seen Batwoman drive a Batmobile-like car, but it's not really the Batmobile that we all know. So I would have her kill Barry Allen in her timeline through the negative speed force, acquire his speed, come to Earth Prime, and basically just go on this murderous rampage while trying to look for more speed to get more stronger. So essentially, this version of Ryan Wilder, unlike the one we know where she's got all her friends and her family, this Ryan Wilder has lost absolutely everything. She doesn't care, and that leaves her more vulnerable to be taking full control of the negative speed force. So she's basically going to acquire more speed, so you could have her go on the hunt for Barry Allen, even though she's already killed her Barry Allen. So you could have her go after the main Barry Allen to get more speed, to become the ultimate evil speedster from hell. So in a way, just like in the name, Red Death is essentially an evil speedster from hell. So you could kind of have that. So the events of Armageddon caused Ryan Wilder to go over the edge, and that's how she would become Red Death. So she kills her Barry Allen to basically feed on her own grief. So that's kind of how I would do it. Now, as in terms of being part of the group of the Dark Knights, I wouldn't necessarily have them appear in the show. Maybe she can mention that she's part of that group, but we wouldn't actually see them because in order for that to happen, we need to see Bruce Wayne, and we haven't really seen Bruce Wayne much in the Arrowverse, apart from a couple of little cameos here and there in Batwoman's show. So that's pretty much my theory on how I would have Brian Wilder become Red Death. Essentially, same sort of origin story they did in the comics with Bruce Wayne killing Barry Allen, but we're just putting an Arrowverse twist on it. So instead of Bruce Wayne killing Barry Allen, we would have Brian Wilder be the one who acquires his speed, goes through to the negative speed force, and comes out of the other side in Earth Prime, basically looking for a fight with the real Barry Allen, or essentially Earth Prime's Barry Allen. And there you have it, guys. That's my theory on how Batwoman could appear as Red Death for The Flash Season 9. Now, obviously, as we all know, things can take a different turn, things can play out very differently, but I just thought, you know, this would be a very cool idea and a very interesting way to bring Red Death into The Flash Season 9. I'm a little bit bummed out that it's not going to be Bruce Wayne, but at the same time I'm very interested to see how they're going to pull off Ryan Wilder becoming Red Death for the Arrowverse. But we'll see what happens, really. But I'm really excited to see Red Death. Red Death is a character I've been wanting to see in the Arrowverse for a really long time. I much would have preferred if it was Oliver Queen, especially as Stephen Amell has already announced that he is going to be appearing in The Flash Season 9. But never say never, but I've already seen a couple of pictures. It's definitely Ryan Wilder who's going to be Red Death. So we'll see how this all plays out, really. So that's going to be it from me. I am going to wrap this up now. What's your thoughts on how Batwoman could appear as Red Death? Would you do it this way? Or would you do it more close to the comic books, but just change the character? Or do you have a completely different idea on how they could introduce Red Death into The Flash Season 9? You know what to do, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave your thoughts and comments down below, and I will be back next time with a follow-up video of yet another awesome yet crazy theory involving The Flash Season 9. So until next time, take care everybody and stay safe, and once again, as always, much appreciated. Thanks for listening.